Hey there, Drew. I'm turning both lives on, so we're going to have some company. We do have our fishing line on sale with the code. You can save 40% with line 40. Line 40 will save you 40% off our fishing line. And again, that's line 40. Hey there, Auntie. Hey there, Cam. Okay, we're going to tie up a bunch of these 1/16 ounce midnights here. Get the volume set on this dude. Okay. Yep, I do appreciate you guys coming in. Appreciate everybody in the channels. Hey there, David. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, you just love taking my money. Yeah, I do. Yep, line 40. Line 40 will save you 40%. At checkout, use the coupon code line 40. And that's all of our fishing line, the mono and the braid. Yep, welcome in, everybody. Yep. Yep. Hey there, panfish. Okay, we need the different color flashing on this. We use silver on this here. I just got done tying all the strikers. I got all the packages labeled up, and they're ready to go to Shields. I got a few more of these to tie. And then I'll be back to tying inventory. That way we can get these orders out fast. Yep, welcome in. Hey there, Remington. Yeah, so we have a code on the fishing line, and the code is line 40. There's no space in between. Line 40 will save you 40% on all of our fishing line. That's all of our fishing line. We're going to do that till the end of the month. Line 40. Hey there, Renee. Welcome in, Renee. How you doing there? When's that sale end? It'll end next month on the 2nd. Well, basically the 1st. So it's going to be a month-long sale. I'm just telling everybody till the end of the month because you're going to have some stragglers come in, but it'll work till next month, till the 2nd. Appreciate that. Thanks guys for the lures. Thank you guys for the gifts in the channel. And that is line 40, LINEF 40. Line 40 will save you 40%. The groundhog saw its shadow. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that means what, 6 more weeks of winter? I don't know what that means. I just I just go by each and every day on what the temperature reads out. But I think that's what it means. 6 more weeks of winter. And man, they get a big old crowd wanting to see the groundhog. Yep, line 40. We got a lot of fishing line that needs to fly off the shelf. Thank you guys so much, Mike, for the share. Appreciate that. Yep, thank you so much. Hey there, Ronyo. Do I got a messed up? Okay. I thought I had a messed up fingernail, but it's not my fingernail. Yep, 6 more weeks of winter. That means we're going to get another snowstorm or two. But yeah, we do have a code for our fishing line. It is line 40, save 40%. Again, welcome in everybody. I offended someone. Yeah. Start my tomato plants and stuff. Yeah, we need to start ours too. Oh, you can't believe that groundhog. That groundhog lies all the time. Find Phil and put him on the grill. Yeah. I appreciate all the likes, guys. I only have one like on our TikTok. What's up with that? What's up with that? I know we get other jig tires that come in on my TikTok channel and they don't tap up the likes. I have a feeling they may get a little jealous of me getting a lot of people on our channel, but that's what it is. Appreciate the likes there. Look at that there, Swan. How you doing there? Yep. I appreciate all you guys now. You guys are throwing out the likes now. I do see Chimney Rock. Chimney Rock will come on our TikTok and he will just tap it up, a bunch. He'll tap up the likes. Let's see. What is this about? This is about, I'm baking right now. Cupcakes. That's what I'm doing. I'm baking cupcakes right now. Sabre, thank you so much. Making cupcake casserole. I'm doing good. Thanks for tapping up the likes there, Sabre. Farmer's Almanac is usually pretty accurate. I haven't checked it. I haven't done that either. Yeah, they're pretty good about that. Good day, good day. No, they do sell the Farmer's Almanac or some almanac. Maybe they did take it out of print, but they still have a website. We do check on it from time to time. 7 likes on YouTube. Nah, we got 14 likes on YouTube over here. 14 likes on YouTube is like 4,000 likes on TikTok. We got 800 and counting likes on our TikTok channel. Hey there, Backdraft. Welcome in. Yep. We got 15 likes now on our YouTube. We probably got guys going back and forth. Thank you for the heart me. Appreciate the heart me. But yeah, we do have a sale going on with a discount code. The code is line40, LINE 40, no space in between. Save 40%. No, they have on my last live we had 150 200 people on the last live stream, and I was saying YouTube, quite a bit. I'm hoping they get really relaxed like they used to be, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. We didn't shoot up to no 200 or 300 on this TikTok stream here. We may restart the live here in just a bit. See if it kicks back on. They're doing away with it, but publishing yep. That's what that's kind of turned into. Either you're acting goofy or whatever, or I don't know. They hopefully we'll start getting back to where we used to be a long time ago. Okay, guys, we're going to restart our TikTok channel here, guys. We're going to see if we can get a better algorithm here. Okay. Yeah, now they got it where you got all these. I mean, if somebody gives you a gift, you ought to get most of the gift, but they don't. They're taking like 60, 70% of the gift that people are throwing out. Yesterday, I got a Galaxy on there, and I got 30% of that Galaxy. That just totally stinks. And if you guys don't know what a Galaxy is, it's basically a $10 gift. But TikTok's been taking a bunch of that lately. Like the book, yep. I do too. I do too. Yeah, I do. I do like the Farmer's Almanac. You don't have as many farmers and agriculture people like you used to back in the 60s and 70s, but I mean, there's still a lot of people that look at it, Hey, Pacific. Hey there, Adventure. Yep, there you go. Thank you so much, Renee. I appreciate that. Thank you there. Yeah, you can save 40% on fishing line with that code there. Is YouTube the same? I'll start sending gifts. No, YouTube, they only take 30% on YouTube. And you don't have to do all these crazy gymnastics to try to earn back the rest. On TikTok they do. TikTok, they'll take they'll take as much as 60-70%, and you could earn it back if you're posting videos every day. And so no, YouTube only takes 30, which I understand because they do offer analytics, and basically they keep track of what, what kind of income's coming in. They ought to take something, but it's not as much as they do on TikTok. TikTok's easier. It is more user friendly, and you can follow people and click on their profile and figure if you want to follow them or not. On YouTube, it's hard. You can't really follow anybody unless you're a mod in here. But the things that, how TikTok operates also is if you throw out GIFs on TikTok, they push out your algorithm, and you get in the FYP. And if you don't know what FYP means, it's like for your page. They push out your page, your profile. They used to not be that way. Um, they used to take just 50%, and still 50% is quite a bit. You got somebody throwing out a $10 gift, and you think the majority is going to go to the content creator, but it doesn't. I'm ready to try out these Meta glasses. Yeah, those are. Yeah, let me know how they work. That'll be kind of cool to see how they work. What did Ronyo say? Did Ronyo say something funny? Not the fish lips. Fish. What are super chats? Super chats. If somebody throws out like how Wayman does, and he throws out a $5 gift, his chat will stay up there. If you want to pass a message and go, hey, follow Ruben or whatever, you can add a chat in there, and for the gift that's thrown out, it'll stay up there for a long period of time. I mean, I was watching Crappie Man Jigs last night, and somebody threw out a $99 gift, and it stayed up there for at least 30 or 40 minutes. Hey there, James. How you doing there, Greg James? Let's see here. So it'll stay up there a while. Now, all the other gifts, there's some gifts like the 100 and the floating heart. A lot of those are somewhat considered penny gifts, because if somebody throws out 100, it's just going to be a penny. But all those add up. All the gifts do add up. Oh, good there, James. I'm tying up the midnight jig. We do have our line on sale, folks. If you use the code LINE40, you're going to save 40% on all of our fishing line. That's mono, braid. And that is LINE40. Going to try to start doing live scope tutorial. Oh, that'll be good. That'll be really good. Did I hear what happened? No, I don't know what happened. What happened to him? Thank you for the follow, Southern Slabs. I was listening a little bit about his flooring. at his house, but I don't know exactly what happened. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's awful. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, we live in a mobile home and our walls are not the best. Somebody just put in an order there. That's Mr. Panfish King just put in an order. You guys throw some W's up for Panfish King there. There we go. Disco lights, guys. Disco lights for Panfish King. We'll see him come back in here. Yeah, that's no good there. Panfish, thank you for your order if you're in here. Yeah, he just threw in an order. 9 items. Oh my goodness. That's a big spender there, guys. Big spender. Hey, SW. Yep, use line 40. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys helping me out with that. So we're going to keep that going for about a month and try to sell a bunch of fishing line. Yep, we do have our own braid. We have our own mono. We have 2 different colors of mono. We have pink and it says flow yellow on the package, but it's basically like a chartreuse fluorescent green. Yep, thank you so much, Panfish. Uh-oh, let's get these lights off. I'm going to blind myself in here. It's only a little bitty disco light, but at night, man, it lumifies. Got the tabletop disco ball. Yep, WW Panfish. Yep, he need help with the wall. Yes, he does. Yeah, that's no good. Poor guy. Cardboard and Flex Seal. Yeah. This here's the Midnight Jig. This is a 1/16 ounce. And guys, I appreciate all the gifts coming in. Let's see. Can you pin? Oh, yes, I can. Let me do that here. Let me do that. I didn't even think about that. There we go. Yep. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Appreciate that. I didn't even think about that. I'm so used to pinning our website and stuff. Yeah, I don't know if you can do that as a managing mod. Let me see. Are you a managing mod? I don't know if you're a managing. Yep, you are a managing mod. Yep. I think you can do that. I'm not sure. You may have to click on your profile with that comment, and it might be able to do that. I know you guys as managing mods can change the chat filter. And sometimes the chat freezes up in here, and it kind of stinks. I don't know if that's just because it's a lousy connection or what, but we usually have a pretty good connection here. Let's see. I still can't pin things. Okay, then you guys probably can't. I thought you guys could, but I guess not. But it is financially better on YouTube for the content creator. It just and TikTok. Sometimes we get a lot of people on our TikTok. Thank you guys for the gifts. I appreciate all the gifts coming in. I need to go through the settings and see if there's a way I can change the configuration, because I know on our TikTok or on our YouTube studio, uh, there's some settings there, and maybe I may do that on my break here. I may try to do that on my next break and see if there's any settings to where I can allow you guys to do that. But right now I'm tying up an order. These are for Shields All Sports in Tulsa. I am going to be in Shields on February the 21st for their Fish Fest. We'll have a booth there this year. Hey, Clint. Yep. I imagine, Clint, when you say hello to everybody, I'm hoping you're saying hello to me too. So, yeah, you don't have to say hello twice, Clint. Yeah, but you're okay. You're okay. I appreciate everybody in here. We're only 2 colors away from completing this order. Only 2 colors away. Yep. Welcome in, everyone. I hope everybody's doing great. If you're coming in for the first time, my name is Ruben Flores, and my wife and I own the Ruben Flores Jig Company. We're based out of Northeast Oklahoma. We are in the Tulsa area. Yep, appreciate all the gifts coming in. Hope everybody's doing great. Thank you for the order, Panfish. Thank you for the order. Appreciate that. I'm hoping that after they do eventually, and it probably won't be till April that they burn the nerves in my back, but I'm hoping that they could burn the nerves in my sciatic area. Ah, I've got my sister. Is that my sister Naomi? Yeah, it is her. How you doing there, girl? My sister on TikTok. I do have one. I do have two sisters, but there's one sister that watches me quite a bit at times. She's probably spying on me, but that's okay. It's better to be spied on than to never have been spied on. No, I love her. She's a good girl. Good girl. Let's see. Welcome in, guys. I hope everybody's doing good. Right now, I am live on two different networks. I hope everybody's doing great. I'm trying to keep up with chatting on both sides. And if you guys can, make sure to like, follow, subscribe, all that stuff there, guys. All that stuff. Right now, I'm working on a Shields order. It'll be done here in the next hour or so. Oh, golly, I missed a lot of messages there. Yep, burn the nerves. Yep. Yeah, I got a really bad back, and they're going to be doing another short-term shot on the 2nd of March. And then if everything holds well, we're going to go ahead and get those nerves. They're basically the receptors telling my brain that I'm in pain. And that's what they are. Yep. So once they do burn it, uh, the doctor said they can last anywhere from 6 months to 18 months. And then I'm going to ask about it and see if they can burn the sciatic nerves, because that is just it just messes me up. Yeah, for a lot of you guys that don't know, I have some really bad back issues. It all stemmed from me having a boating accident out in Alabama, and I'm I've been getting some kind of treatment for it, and I've been doing. If you guys don't know, I've lost all feeling in my right leg. I have no feelings in my right leg, and so it just makes things a little tougher on me. And so I'm hoping that I'm doing also some other treatment, like a TENS device and some other devices to help stimulate the nerves in my legs, so I can regain feeling in it. And that's part of the reason I haven't been doing as much fishing lately. But no more. Gonna help me? Yeah. So anyway, I'm hoping that these things will help me out. It kind of stinks, to be dead legged. I got that Mr. Deeds right foot here. It's not black or anything by any means, but I don't have any feelings in it. Feelings. Nothing more than feelings. You guys ever remember that song, Feelings? I don't know who sang it, but it was a stupid song, I guess. One of them songs that sticks in my head, and I can't get it out. Well, I even got to eat some deer steaks last night. Happy for him. But pain isn't good. Nah, pain isn't good at all. No. So before the boating accident, I could probably do a live stream and go live for like 5 hours. And now it seems like I can do about an hour, hour and a half. Um, if not, I'm having to get up and walk around. Morris Albert saying feelings. Yeah. Whoa, 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 feelings. Yeah, that was a crazy song. That's like a 1970s song. I don't think it was a 1980s song. It was a serious song, too. You notice they don't play that song for commercials and stuff these days. Yeah, thank you guys for the likes, man. We got 113 on our TikTok. We got 32 on our YouTube. But I tell you that 32 on our YouTube is like, it's like 100, 200 people on our TikTok. Nice bait making. Oh, thank you there. 1976. Oh, 75. Yep. I remember 75. 75 is a monumental year. It was the bicentennial of our country, and or not. No, that was 1976. 1976. Yep. I was thinking 75 was monumental for my wife because that's the year she was born. But I remember 1976. All the parades, the special quarters that came out. Remember all that stuff. Those were some good times. Where do I buy my equipment? My vise, I get it from Peak. I do sell Peak vices though. All the other stuff, I have wholesale accounts. We do sell material, tools, all kinds of stuff. Jig heads, painted jig heads. Look at that. Say the word sale, and we go from 100 down to 30 on our TikTok. Look at that. I was 16 in 1975. Yeah, how old was I? I was born in 67, so I would have been 7 or 8 years old back then. Well, I had to be about 9 years old because I'm about 9 years older than my wife. Do I use no, I use a number 4 hook on these. Yep. Use a number 4. Some people use a number 2, and that's because they don't know how to hook them. They use a bigger hook. No, I'm kidding about that when I say that. But no, we use a number 4 on our lures here. Okay, how many more do I need? I got 6 there. 3, 6 there. So I got about 8 more to make. 8 more of these to make. And I'll be done with this color. Ruben got jokes. Yeah, I try to make jokes. I try to make it a little bit interesting in here. Yeah, I am older. I'm older than my wife. When I graduated, she was like in the second or third grade or something. When I met her, I thought she was older. She acted more mature. She thought I was younger. And I was pretty much immature, I guess. But she keeps me young, and I guess I make her old. She keeps me young, and I make her old. That's probably one thing she can agree with. Nah, she's a good gal. We're going to be married in March. It'll be 30 years. 30 years in March. If you can't joke around, the day's boring. Yes, it is. It gets very boring. You must have had that baby face and tricked her. Yeah, I do have a baby face. I mean, there's people out there that when like on my birthday, for instance, I turned 59, and there's people out there that don't think I'm 59. They think I'm more or less 49. And and that may be because I still have pretty much a full head of hair. I don't have that much gray hair in my head, but you know, you know, I figure if I stay chubby, the chubbiness will straighten out the wrinkles. I imagine if I lost a bunch of weight, I'd probably have a bunch of wrinkles on my face. So I like keeping those wrinkles all stretched out. No, I didn't. I didn't even. I don't even. Well, I did have facial hair when I met my wife. I did shave it off because I had to work at Walmart, and as I worked at Walmart, that back then you couldn't have any facial hair, so I had all my hair shaved off on my face, and after I left Walmart, I started growing a goatee, and my wife didn't like it at first, and every now and then I'll shave it, and she doesn't like me with the baby face. But I do have a baby face, I think. I went to a while back, met up with some my old high school friends, and some of them were like, "Man, you don't have any wrinkles. You don't have, you know." And I was just kidding with them. I was, you know me, I like kidding around a lot. They're like, "Man, you still look a lot younger than all of us." And I'm like, "Yeah," I said, "That's because you guys are 3 years older than me." And she's like, "What?" I go, "Yeah, I'm only like 55 years old." So I had this gal kind of tricked, thinking that when I graduated, I was only like, you know, 14 years old or something. I said, "No, no, I'm really, I'm the same age as you. I'm not that much younger than you. If I am, it's by months." But I had her thinking there for a second. A lot of the people that were there when we ate together with some of the people I went to high school with, a lot of them do have gray hair and stuff like that. You know, I think the chat froze up again. Let me see if I can unfreeze the chat. Yep, it sure did, didn't it? Look at that. I'm 66. My head's still 20. Yeah, me too. I feel the same way. I feel young minded. I don't really forget much or anything like that. Not chubby, athletic build. Yeah. I like goofing around. I like being funny. My wife doesn't like it as much because sometimes she thinks I'm trying to be too funny, but I like, like making people laugh you know, and I don't mind people laughing at me. I don't take myself too serious, you know. You got to have a good time. I appreciate everybody in the chats. And guys, thank you so much for the follows and everything. Yeah, so when my wife and I are together a lot, she's probably, more serious and straight faced and all that than I am. I try to stay happy for the most part. About balance, yeah. My dad talks to everyone, and Donald. Yeah, I talk to everybody. I don't have a stranger. There's not a single stranger out there. My little grandson, he's the same way. He could talk to anybody out there, and he probably got that from me, I guess. But I uh, I just have a good time talking to everybody. Thank you. There is that Helena. Thank you so much for the share. Appreciate that. I am doing good. How you doing there? Yeah, both my wife and I, we're like very different when it comes to a lot of things, but we do balance each other off. Trim up some more feathers here. I don't have too many more of these to do in this color. We're going to be switching up to orange feathers in a little bit. We're going to be doing the 1/16 ounce mud dogs. I could talk to older people. over my kind of people. Yeah. There's a commercial that really, it kind of just really, it's, to me, it doesn't make sense. There's that commercial about, what is it, home insurance or auto insurance or homeowners insurance. That's what it is. And they got that creepy guy following those people, and they're making fun of people. And they're telling basically, don't be like your mom and dad. And you know what? If they were all about reality, there's a bunch of mom and dads that own homes, and so maybe it's good advice to be like your mom and dad, because if you're a younger person, you kind of want to follow some traits of your parents, because they do have more wealth than you do in most cases. And so I watched that commercial, and I can't remember what brand of insurance it is, but it kind of didn't make sense. I was mopping at work the other day, and an older man stopped by me and told me his whole life story in 20 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. I mean, I do like talking to people. If you would have met me years ago, I and you were a stranger, I probably wouldn't have introduced myself or anything like that. I would have just been quiet, and it wasn't that I was shy or anything, but I just didn't have a gift of gab, and kind of stayed to myself, and didn't really. Ooh, let me take a look out there. Oh, good, the trash man came by. Yeah, they weren't here last Monday because of all the snow. So I'm very fortunate and glad we got our trash picked up. Oh, I'm terrible at telemarketing too. I used to have to do cold calling when I was an insurance man, and that just stunk. I was very bad at it. Hey there, Valerie. How long I've been tied? 15 years. To make them effortlessly took me a while. The very first lures I tied way back when, I was using marabou feathers, and I could tie a lot of lures back then, but I wasn't putting flashing in it or anything like that. I've been doing it for about 15 years. Oh yeah, you got to have. I never got sales. Yeah, yeah, I'm terrible. I'm a terrible salesperson. I just not that good at it. I got friends of mine that they have no problem selling. It's like no's not part of their vocabulary, and it's not part of their hearing pattern either. Yeah, they just wanted to talk. Yeah. Okay, we got to do a few more of these. How many more? We got to do four more of these. Four more. Oh, yeah, that's a long time to be on a phone and not get a sale. I used to have to book appointments for insurance calls, for myself, and I just was not any good at it. I'd get a lot of hangups. And to this day, if somebody calls trying to sell me something, a lot of times I just hang up. I don't want to hear their spiel. Feel a little bit bad about it, but I'm like, hey, I don't have time for this. I can't believe people still call each other and try to make you know, sales pitch over the phone. You had to sign them up for automatic shipping. Oh, yeah. Who did that? There's Mr. Drew. Thank you so much. Appreciate that for knocking out that gift. Drew came over to this channel to spice things up a little bit. Your wife's working today. How long has she been a kindergarten teacher? Hey there, Dan. Worley talks someone and doing it. Yeah, I felt that. I feel that way too. When I would go sell insurance, I would. I'm like, these people can't afford health insurance or life insurance or you know. Back then, you know, I was like, I don't think they can afford it. Why am I even here? Why am I wasting their time? And I'm wasting my time. So I did not last that long. I lasted probably about 4 months in the insurance business. I had a bad experience with selling health and life insurance. I got licensed here in Oklahoma, and I was sponsored by an insurance company. I'm not going to say their name. I still remember the insurance company, and they sponsored me to help me get licensed, and they were going to bring me on, and I was going to work for them. And the first day I show up to work, it's an empty office. Other people came into the shop and they said, well, we heard you're the manager now. I'm like, I've never sold a health policy in my life. And they wanted me to be the manager of that location. I'm like, I can't do this. This is awful. 5 years, I think. 3 years is oh, okay. Okay. I do have respect for teachers. My wife's a teacher, and if you're a teacher, a lot of times you're bringing home work. A lot of times you're going in early and you're staying late. A lot of times you're dealing with some, oh, how do I say, neglect, parents that neglect, I guess. Sometimes parents, I think, they believe the school is a babysitter. Here, take my kids all day long. Watch my kids while I go off to work. I was a latchkey kid. Yep, a lot of that. Yeah, they should be. I make soft plastics. Oh, cool. I have a random question. What's my favorite jig for crappie? It's probably the shiner or the assassin. I don't have any of the assassins up here or the shiners where I could show them off. Let me go. Let me go bring one over here. Hang on, guys. I appreciate that there, Drew. Oh my goodness. Thank you for all the gifties there. Thank you for sending the perfume. And I'll keep you guys entertained with the disco lights here. Let me go grab a couple of packs of lures off the wall. I'm going to show you guys the top 3 selling colors on our website. Okay. Okay, the top selling color is the shiner. It's all silver and white, basically. Let me get the lights off here. Yeah, that is the shiner. That's our top selling lure. Second top selling is the Slick Trick. I couldn't get that name out. That's our number 2 best selling lure. Number 3 best selling is the Mad Shad. Black and white lure. Black, white, and silver. Now, these two are some of my favorites. That's the Midnight. I tied some of those up earlier. And then that's the Assassin there. That's another one of my favorites. Now, another favorite, which I don't have a sample hanging on the wall, is the Gray Ghost. I like fishing with the Gray Ghost. It's a good color to fish with. You catch a lot of fish with it. Okay, the last message I see on our YouTube is I make soft plastics. Let's see how many messages I missed because of the chat freeze. Yep. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. We do get some. There are times on our YouTube channel we'll get 200, 300, 400 people. Usually, if I'm pouring lead and I'm on my YouTube, we get a lot of people in there. On our TikTok lately, we've been getting quite a bit of people on our TikTok. We've recently got like 1,200, 1,300 people on the last live stream I poured lead. So I am getting in a new phone holder, a new how would I say, camera holder, phone holder, desktop type thing, and I'm hoping to use that where I can use 2 phones to do my live stream when I'm pouring lead. It's supposed to be easy to move and supposed to have some hydraulics in it to some extent. Here we got 33 likes on our YouTube. That is like 3,300 likes on our TikTok. Yep, you guys make sure to tap it up there, guys. Appreciate that, Drew. You guys make sure to pick up Drew there, guys. Drew's going to be putting out some videos here soon. Yep, appreciate that. You guys make sure to pick them up. Yeah, I didn't need to show the package of the Midnights. Forgot I'm tying up the Midnights. So anyhow, they do come in a 3-pack. They do come in a 3-pack. You can find them at Tackle Bandit, Shields All Sports in Tulsa. You can find them at Nabatac Outdoors. You can find them on our site too. We got a lot of tackle stores out in Florida too. Thank you so much for the donuts. You just helped us reach another goal there. Appreciate that. I'm not even really getting on when I get on TikTok, not setting any goals or anything. I just leave them as minute as I can. Oh, we got Justin in the channel. How you doing there, Justin? Mr. Justin Duty. Make an order. Tried your jigs at Grenada Lake. And yeah. I'll tell you, one of the best colors for Grenada Lake is that Mud Dog. The Mud Dog, the Crawdaddy, the Bumblebee, the Mad Shad, those colors, we got a lot of people that use those colors down there. Grenada isn't far from you, man. I would be going there all the time if I were you, Drew. Okay, this is the last one in this color. Then we're going to go to the Mud Dog here in just a bit. Yeah, we do have our line on sale with the code. You can use the line 40, L-I-N-E 40, no space in between. Save 40% on all of our fishing line, whether it be mono, braid, any of that there. That's 40%. You can stock up on your fishing line. That's the first time we've ever had them on sale, or fishing line on sale for that low cost. Go to try. Yep. Appreciate all you guys in here. Thank you guys for the likes, and make sure to subscribe or follow, guys. Thank you guys for the gifties. Appreciate that. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're missing so many messages in here. I got distracted by a woodpecker. Oh, my goodness. 4.5 hours north of you. Oh, man. Hey there, Julian. Hey there, Jesus. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. What did I just do? Oh, I didn't know I can do that. Look at that. Julian, thank you so much for that gifty there. I appreciate that. Thank you for the gifts. What is CHF? I have no clue at all what CHF is. Where are you from there? I appreciate that. Thank you for the gifts. What's the please for? What is the please for? Why are you asking me please? Please, please for what? Let's see. I don't see anything. What's the please? I don't know what the please is for. HCOT, welcome in. I make soft plastics. Oh, good. Okay, we're going to go. We're going to switch colors up. Okay, let's get these chartreuse feathers out of the way. We're going to bring back the orange. Get all these chartreuse feathers out of the way. So you said Mud Dog. And what other color is the Bumblebee? The Bumblebee is a good color. The Bayou Bug is a good color. Any of the dark colors. The dark colors or metallic colors also work really good too. Metallic colors work good on any lake. But if you're fishing in muddy water, there's colors like the Slim Brim, the Bayou Bug, the Blackout, any of the darker colors. They work really good in muddy water. Okay, so we're going to need some purple thread. We're going to need some purple flashing. We're going to need some orange feathers here. I know people are particular with their colors. They got their own favorite colors that they like, that they grew up with, that they fished with when they were just a wee little lad. And so, but anyhow, we have some really good colors. It's my first time ever crappie fishing. Yeah, I love crappie fishing. Crappie fishing's good. I used to be an avid bass fisherman, and I still fish. I mean, I fish for catfish all the time, so I like fishing for catfish. But I used to be a catfish and a bass guy, and when I started catching crappie and bringing them home to eat, it just changed everything. I'm like, why am I been fishing for largemouth bass? I could be bringing home crappie to eat. And so I switched all my fishing over to crappie, and it's been a very good move because now I'm in the fishing world. So it changed everything. And again, I probably would have never gone crappie fishing if I wouldn't have got hurt and I was off work for a long time. So sometimes you got to thank God for the accidents that happened. This is the mud dog. Eat crappie. Oh yeah, crappie is good. That's some good eating there. I liked eating white bass. They call them sand bass up here, and I mean I still like eating sand bass. But if I had to go to a buffet and they had catfish, white bass, or crappie, I'd eat the crappie first. It's flakier. It's good stuff. Good eating. Hey, Spunky. Hey, Chapin. Thank you for the gifties. Appreciate that. Thank you for the likes. VTV, thank you for coming in. Right now, I'm trimming up feathers or prepping up feathers to put on here. It takes about 5 of the V cuts to make a tail for the jig. Let's see. Yeah, welcome in everybody. I hope everybody's doing good. Again, we do have a really good family here on our YouTube. And we do on our TikTok too. We're getting people on our TikTok too. Hey there, Empire Goldmine. How are you doing? But we used to have a really good network on our TikTok, but then TikTok quit pushing out the algorithm. And then I would go live and people weren't getting notified anymore. And it just kind of slowed everything down. And I still went live on TikTok every day. And it just kind of made it harder. It made it easier to go to YouTube. I'd let you guys know that. But YouTube's been harder to get more of a following, even though we do have, what, 24,000? And it's growing by leaps and bounds every day. But it's not as easy to do as TikTok. TikTok, there's some days I can do a live stream and I'll get anywhere from 100 to, you know, 500 or 600 followers in one day. Got to work at it a little bit harder on YouTube. But I appreciate everybody on our TikTok this afternoon and also on our YouTube channel. Make sure to also pick me up on our Instagram and Facebook. And if you guys have a tackle store nearby, let them know about us. We are going to be taking on this year probably another 3 or 4 tackle stores. Yeah, welcome in everyone. Thank you again for all the likes. We're at 1.4K on our TikTok. We're at 42 on our YouTube. Those 42 likes on YouTube are about like 4,200 likes on our TikTok channel. Appreciate everybody. Let's see. Ruben, I never get tired of watching you, Ty. Jigs, definitely a master. Oh, thanks. I can have my dad check for the tackle shops around Grenada Lake. That would be awesome. Yeah, we're going to take on a few more. We took on 7 new stores out of Florida this last winter, or this winter, I guess. We're still in winter. A few months ago, put it that way. A few months ago we did. But yeah, it would be awesome if we could um, get some in the Grenada area. We're not the cheapest lure out there. I'm just letting you guys know that. But as far as quality and stuff, we're in the top 1 to 3%. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for the roses there, Coyote Hunter. Oh. Up to your videos when it. Ah, well, thank you. I appreciate that, there, Renee. 6 more weeks, according to the big rat. You got that right. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. We'll see. Oh, thank you there, Bran. Is it Branson? Appreciate all you guys. Thank you guys so much. We do have our fishing line on sale with a code, and you can use code line 40. No space in the code, just line 40. Save 40% on our fishing line. Save 40%. And you can use that code more than once. So if you order something and then you realize you got to get something next week, you can still use that code. Now we're only going to have that code for about a month. That code's only going to last a month. We gotta get some inventory out of here. Hello there, Dota. Yep, thank you so much. We got Jake Stewart. Where am I located? I'm in Claremore, Oklahoma. They're squirrels, not rats. Are they? A groundhog? Are you talking about the groundhog again? Is it a ground squirrel? What is a groundhog? Is it a rat or is it a squirrel? I appreciate everybody. If you're brand new to watching, make sure to like and follow or subscribe. On YouTube, it's subscribing. It is free. On TikTok, it's following, and that also is free too. It's a rodent, a toadant, a toadant rodent. Okay, guys, I'm going to take another break here. I've been on here for about an hour and a half already. So let me shrink the camera up a little bit. I'll say my goodbyes. Whoa, here we go. Wow, I'm looking at two me's here. That's kind of weird. Thank you there, Helpco. So we'll see you guys later. Thank you guys again for watching. If I don't see you later, I'll see you later. There's a school bus going by. Is that a school bus? Oh, it's a semi. I don't know what that is. But we'll see you guys later. You guys have a good day. And I'll be back here. I'll be back here shortly. So Thank you again for watching. Make sure to follow or subscribe, and we'll catch you guys here in a little bit. Thank you again. Goodbye. God bless.